Salams, howdy, salutations. Hey, you guys. There's a fan like in the background, and you might hear the kids coming in and out. So that's all the joys of being a mama of many going live. So I don't know what's gonna happen in this live, but I am so glad that you're here for the Scribble Session. We chill, we do art, and there's no thought about things having to be perfect or neat. Your art don't have to be instagrammable or social media ready. It's just fun. That's it. A fun time with some snacks, doing art, or whatever craft of your choice. Hey, so glad you're here. Yep, I'm early, just a little bit, because I'm supposed to start at 3, but yeah, I just hopped on early. But yeah, you don't even have to draw. You can do something or just eat and chill. It is really up to you. But no matter what you do, I am so glad that you're here hanging out with me. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to pop on in and scribble with me. My name is Amina, and I'm going to use this time to introduce myself and maybe share some things that you probably didn't even know. I am a wife, a mother to 8, and I'm a children's book illustrator, art educator based in Maryland. I've been doing children's books for over 5 years. I've been working at Mariam Poppins doing various things for 13 years, and it's been a very interesting experience. Maybe we'll talk more about that during this live. If you have any questions, thoughts, ideas, feel free to do what I always say: leave a comment, email me, or just DM me on social media, because we're Mariam Poppins everywhere. So today I am going to draw some buildings, some water, and we're gonna make it fun. Yay! Okay. I like to draw fast. I don't want to overthink it. So as soon as I start laying down the first brush, I literally will start scribbling. How appropriate. This is called the Scribble Session, right? So I just do things like this. When I do art, I like to sometimes close my eyes and imagine like the scene, the feeling of everything. I'm a very nostalgic artist. I don't do art unless I feel it. I don't know if that makes any sense to everyone, but I don't do things because they're trending. And hi, I don't do like fan art. I used to do things like that. Now I just do art that I don't know. I personally enjoy, and not for Instagram or Facebook or things like that. I like nostalgic art. I like to draw things from times and places that I did not exist. Yeah, I was born in the 80s. So I like to travel to the 70s and the 60s, and sometimes later than that for my art. So for me, yeah, I'm all about childhood, fun throwback times, like playing video games, Sega Genesis, Sonic, Nintendo 64, and things like that, and eating cereal and watching Saturday morning cartoons. I still live in that era. So my art is reminiscent of times that I miss and times that I haven't lived in. So yeah, if you didn't know, that's a fun fact. I'm really that kind of artist. And sometimes my art, well, a lot of times represent my mood. If I'm not feeling my best, my art will definitely show that. Yeah, I remember I was doing a children's book one time, and for the first part of the children's book, I was super happy. And so when I submitted the first set of illustrations, the author was like, "Oh, these are nice and so whimsical and fun." And then when I had to submit the next part, I was going through some life changes. I was not happy. I was very sad. And when I submitted the second set of illustrations, she was like, "These are not the same compared to the first set." So my art reflects my mood a lot. And if I don't feel up to it, I just don't do any art. I am so glad that you guys are here, popping in and hanging out. If there's like any glitches or anything, I am sorry. I'm new here. I'm new to YouTube live streaming. So if there's anything that seems off or crazy, let me know so I can do better in the future. But for now, thank you for being here, bearing with me as I do this illustration. A lot of times I don't know what I'm going to draw when I do these live streams. I do live sometimes, I used to, on Instagram, and I had no clue what I was going to draw. So sometimes I like doing that, and then sometimes it can be stressful. I don't want to lie, because I'll be on a live and I'll be like, I have no clue. I have no clue where this is going. But that's okay, because we're here to have fun. I feel like Bob Ross at some point. Just drawing and be like, yeah. So right now I want to do some buildings and some water. And what I like to do is I use any brush that I feel like I want to use, and then I just scribble on the page whatever colors that I want. And in this case, I want a lot of blues. So I'm just going to be doing that until it feels like what I want. And this is going to be that part of the illustration um, where I want to make a little water scene for some houses. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. I might can respond if I keep looking up. Sometimes I don't know, trying to do this. I love how this looks. Let me zoom in. I love how this looks. And what I'm going to do, I'm using the app Procreate for anybody who is new here. I'm using the app Procreate. This is an iPad 13-inch, I believe. And I always use the Apple Pencil for whatever is fitting of that iPad. Like this Apple Pencil, I think, doesn't fit every iPad. So yeah, I'm gonna take some pieces. I know this looks so strange. This is what it looks like by itself. But I'm gonna take some pieces of this. This is one of the ways I like to paint paper. For people who have asked me before about painting papers, I do it digitally and traditionally. So I do both. I like doing it traditionally, but because I'm a mama of many and I have to manage a lot of sticky glue and things like that, I don't do as much traditional art as I used to. Not for business, because I have so many little homies here that it would be stressful for me to manage all the sticky papers and pieces. No. So I like doing digital for collage too. I like doing it. I like both. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be traditional. It's just that I don't have the space or the time in the capacity right now to do it like that, but it is my favorite. I love cutting paper. I love painting paper. I love cutting it, painting it, gluing it, putting it all together. It is actually one of my favorite things to do. And when I can, yeah, one day I hope to be able to do that a little bit more. But for now, this is what I do. So I paint papers here on the iPad, and then I use them over and over again for like my own books, for others' books and stuff like that. I'm gonna bring this down. That's what I like about painting traditionally and digitally. I get to use the papers as many times as I want. And so if you look back at some of the books we've illustrated, a lot of the traditional paperwork is in it and the digital painting. So I like how this is turning out so far. And if I move too fast, don't worry. Just feel free to ask me any questions or anything like that. It could be during the replay or during this live, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. I like that. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what's happening. I'm playing around with the blend modes for this water, but I'm going to get ready to make my buildings, and then I'm going to come back to that. Let's see. I'm using a brush that I made that's kind of reminiscent to a crayon. I did that on purpose. It is my go-to brush. I use it probably more than any brush. And if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. So this right here, I'm gonna bring this up, this water that I painted. I'm gonna make that a part of this wall. That's too dark. Okay, I like how that looks so far. And I'm gonna draw my buildings. This is how it looks so far, you guys. And I'm going to put some blue here, but I'm jumping around. And I made some brushes that I want to use for these buildings. I'm going to try something different from what I did earlier today. Let's see. I have a lot of brushes, so it always takes me like a minute to find them, the ones that I want. So bear with me. Life of a person who uses Procreate and downloads so many brushes, and then you come to find out that you really don't need that many. I am that person. I've been using Procreate probably ever since I started doing digital art. Yeah, this is my go-to app. I don't use anything else. There's probably other good things out there, but this is my app. I really like it. I do children's books with it, and my social media graphics. I don't see where I put this at. So, I think, oh, okay, I found it. So I made these little stamps that when you layer them on each other, they get darker. So I like that, but I'm not going to use that color. So see, I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to make it smaller. My buildings are not perfect. That is one of the things at Mariam Poppins that I tell people when I'm doing art. It is literally a representation of what is. It is not meant to. It's not meant to be realism. Not at all. I can't do realism. I think it would stress me out trying to put things together and make it look real. And then I would find myself easily frustrated if that was my art style, because I like I like imperfection, and so my art is definitely showcasing that. I wonder if I want to make these buildings like that. I think we'll go with that. Okay, let's do another one. So, how's everyone? How are you feeling? What is on your mind? Feel free to leave it in the comment section. I'm not liking this pink. I'm gonna go with a brown. Okay, I like that better. And for this water, I think we're gonna do something over it. It's too blue. Too blue for me. Let's see. I really like that. I really like this. I'm not worried about what's happening up here. I'm too busy. Oh, I like that. I like that too, but that's still too dark for me. So I'm gonna go with that. This is the one here. I'm gonna go ahead and change this color. It's all about how I feel and what I think works and what doesn't. So I never know how everything is going to turn out. I just draw and I don't finish until I feel like it's complete. And nope, I can't tell you guys like when I feel like it's complete. It's just a feeling. I'll look at it and be like, okay, I'm done. And then and then walk off, and that's that. I'm not sure about that brown in the back. So and I'm not really happy with this. So okay. Let's see if we can blend it in. I like that. We're gonna stamp some squares or rectangles. I got this really odd shape brush that I made, and it looks like, hold on, let's make it bigger and a little bit darker. Looks like that. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. I like that. Okay, hold on, let's, okay, that's neat. Again, playing with the blend modes. And then I would draw some tiny people, but I don't feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like drawing people. Like, my favorite thing to draw is buildings, which I don't really get a lot of time to do, because when I'm doing children's books, it's mostly about humans, and so I have to draw a lot of people, like all the time. So in my free time, I like to draw food, buildings, yeah, things like that. I like to do that. I try not to draw too much people. Okay, I like this. This is another stamp that I made. So but I'm not ready to use that yet. I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw this in like I did earlier today. So I'm zooming in so you guys can see. And I'm going to just draw these little rooftops. Let's see. And no, it's not going to be perfect. Hold on. That's like the most freeing thing. I mean, to just draw however you want. And nothing has to be perfect or ideal. Is fun to me. I guess that's why I enjoy doing my art. And it took a long time for me to get like that. I was not always like this, where I just draw and I didn't worry about the imperfections. Oh no, it took me some time to feel comfortable showing up and drawing the way that I want. So
hello everyone.
Abdullah is behind me.
I'm sure that probably made you nervous, a little bit sweaty.
Just a little bit.
Right. Hi everyone. I will put my dusty, rusty, crusty hand in front of the screen and do what she do, the backwards high and everything.
You can.
But you might be like, ew. Let me see, let me check out my nails. I was on the grill. Hold on. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna hit the screen. This is real. All right, you never know. Turkey, a little bit turkey. Put it on the grill. I got some fish. Head on, smoking.
I did say that on Instagram.
Oh, you got seaside. See, that's fish. I got fish on the grill right now. Head on. Kids like, we're going to do this, that, and other to the fish. I'm like, why you do that? I ain't teach you how to do that when you was a kid. They were like, I did that before. I'm like, I was wondering if it was with me. They are mine. But,
Oh, my.
sometimes, hey. But that's true. That's what happened.
They are all his.
They're like, we're going to eat all this.
Just in case
I'm like, but
anybody
that was
asks
parts
me any questions.
I didn't just say no more. Okay. They were like, no, I did that before. We going to eat that too. I'm like, okay. All right. That's true.
Yeah, they're all his.
Yeah, they are.
For everybody who's new here.
I mean, you ain't got no gun at me or nothing, but you know, they might.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Right. Real fish, you already know. She already knows. She caught on to what was going on. She know what time it is.
Oh,
that's right, real fish.
I think I'm going to take that
But first, it's being smoked first. So I'm smoking right now. It's sealed the outside. It's nice and toasty brown.
If anything go crazy in this live, nice. I'm going to go.
But that's me showing up. What you
That's
gonna do?
it. I'm glad that you guys are here. We have some technical
difficulties or something
like that. And then I was going to make my own little
crazy's
theme music.
Here. She said if things go crazy. She didn't say her crazy husband show up. That's me too.
I was going to just leave.
Oh, your table's nice.
Oh, my.
But back to the fish. Yeah, that fish is nice and grilled. It got that crunchy outside, like, But when you crack it open just a little bit, it's going to be like that flaky fish. Shut your mouth.
Oh, my.
That's right. That's
all I'm going to say right now.
That's right. Don't you... I'm wrong.
I'm so glad that you guys are here, hanging out.
Somebody would pop me in my mouth if they saw me. I ought not talk about this no more. Boy, somebody take me outside, beat on me. Like, boy, you talking about that fish?
I'm stressed.
That fish was good. Plus the turkey too.
Do the building.
I'm sorry. You can go back to the building. I saw Seaside. I got excited.
But
that's what it's about.
We're gonna be closing out
very
early.
That look like water.
It is.
Grilled fish. That's all I got to say.
Y'all
are invited. If you was close enough, I put some smoke on for you. There you go.
Oh my.
Talk to y'all soon. Oh, we break bread soon. All right. I'm out.
Oh my. Yep. So that's part of the live. Hope that you guys come back next Friday. It may be the same. But okay, so I'm doing these buildings, and I think I'm gonna draw it in, and I'm gonna post this in the comments. I think it's like the community section on Instagram. I'm gonna do that so that you guys can see the end result. Now, even though I'm doing this live, I have been known to take and do something totally different when I'm here by myself. And I'll be like, oh, I want to change that. So yeah, I might do a before live. After live. No, during the live and then after the live art post. Yeah, I may do that. Thank you. So I may do that. As you guys can see, I am using one brush. When you get to do as many illustrations as I have done, whether it's for social media or books, you start to find out what brushes work for you and which ones don't. And I like brushes that feel organic and not perfect little scratchiness and texture. So yeah, I stick with things like that. Let me do my buildings. I think I'm gonna color these in. And then they're gonna look totally different. And if you're catching the replay, so glad you're here, because I know some of you guys pop up later. No matter what time you pop up, I appreciate you showing up and hanging out. And if you have any requests, let me know. I'm gonna split these. That is like the quickest way to do so many little imperfect windows. And I love that. Nothing looks the same. Yeah. Let me move it right here so you guys can see. And I don't know why this is like blue. Let's change that. This one I want black. Okay, great. So now I'm going to put my little windows there. I did buildings earlier today and I had fun and I really like how they came out. So yeah, I like how these are looking. Let's see if I can do a different style of window. I love imperfections. I really do. I tell the students at the Poppins School of Art that that's what makes your art stand out. And like with AI and all of that, a lot of times people want to see more imperfection than like really, I guess, I don't know, art that looks, I don't know, not real. I guess that's the way to put it. So embrace, I've already said that before, like AI and the conversation of that. The imperfections give your art character. So have fun with that and yeah, embrace it. I'm just going to smear this around because I don't want these lines. I'm going to zoom in so that you all can see. Right now, I'm just smearing things in. And then I'm going to come here and do that. I love this. And no, I had no idea how it was going to turn out. I just hope for the best. I just really hope for the best. And if not, if it wasn't going to look the way that I wanted to look, I would have just told you guys, I'll see you next time. I'm going to go work on it quietly outside. But right now, it's looking like how I want it. I need to find this edge. Ah, I found it. Oh, if you don't want to be like me and be like, I don't know where my layers are, you can just name your layers. I don't do it. I don't feel like it. And but you can name your layers and be like, this is that piece and that and that. Or you can be like me and troubleshoot all the time. Go looking for it. I just want to bring this up because I want the water to come up just a little bit. But I don't like that it did that. So this is the part where I like cutting pieces and then move them all around and smear it out. I'm going to use this brush, default brush by, well, can I use my brush? Well, no, I'm going to use Procreate's default brush, and I got to remember where they had it. It's been a long time. Mercury. I like how this comes out, and I'm going to show you guys. See? And I'm going to blend it. I want the water to like come up. So that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to smear it in. This part I may take. I want to move this part around. And then smear it. I'm going to show you all how it looks up close. There you go. So yes, I love how that looks. I'm thinking in my free time, I might put some boats here or things like that. But I'm still playing around. I love that. Can I? But it looks like it's going to be polluted. And I don't want my water to look like that. But I do. I really do like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to keep it like that. And I'm going to do something totally unplanned. I have no clue how this is going to look. So have fun with me, because that's what we're about to do. I'm going to do some spontaneous coloring on the side. Yes, it's over my art on purpose because I am not worried about that. I wanted to make some rocks real fast. So I'm just making a painted paper that I'm going to take from. So my work is still there, but I'm thinking to add some rocks around here and keep this part as the water. I don't know. We're going to work it out and we're going to see. Nothing wrong with trying. So I'm going to get my brush and see. And if you have any questions about the brushes that I'm using, because I will use, I think I've used 2 so far. So if you have any questions about that or brushes in particular, let me know. I made this texture stamp. And so I'm putting it, nope, I want to do that over again. I need to get another layer and make it big. And this is for the rocks. And then later on in life, you can always come back and use this over and over and over and over again for buildings, rocks, as background for something. This can be used for so much. for right now, it's going to be rocks. So I'm just cutting it out. And so the rock is right there. That's too big. But I want to lighten it up just a little bit. There you go. And then I'm going to add a little bit more texture. Okay, I like this. So let's put them together. And now I'm going to make my rocks. And every rock is not going to look the same because I'm freestyling it. Let me bring it over so that you guys can see. I'm going to make it small. And then I'm going to make some big. And I want some going to the side. So I am on the layer of my rock. Even though you can't see it, it's because I lowered the opacity.
Are you still in the water? I came in to get the garlic powder. What? I'm serious.
Yeah. I'm still.
It depends on where you're from. Aho.
It's not in the camera.
No, I wasn't trying to, but because it got somebody's name on it, but I can though. Let me see. There you go, Aho. Trying to take their name off of there. In Polvo Fino. Yeah? Fine garlic powder. You got to put that on there. She's talking about the garlic.
Maybe you will
she's
tag
talking about your
them.
work that's so pretty. The fish, this fish is pretty.
You can.
The garlic.
Maybe you can tag them and tell them that's what you're using.
Who tagged who?
Oh.
Who you talking about? Oh, the brand. The brand. I had a slow moment. They might want some of my food. I got enough to share, but you know, they might be like, they don't eat meat. You know, it might be any kind of
I
situation.
didn't do that right.
But I'm open for it though. That's what's up.
Oh my.
Oh, let me hurry get back to the smoke.
I appreciate you coming through. Oh my.
Well, yeah, that's why you did say all of them are mine. So our baby is looking up right now. She pretty too. I'm still going to the fish. I'm gonna give her a kiss and I'm gone.
So the baby just woke up. She's just looking right now. But soon she's gonna do her talking. But yeah, so I made these rocks and I'm thinking they're gonna be different sizes. Right now I'm just playing with the blend modes. But let's see. That is so different from what I planned. Well, not planned because, well, no, I did have an idea. I was like, I'm going to do some houses and some water, but I didn't see it going. I haven't thought it was going to go like this. I want to make it like really gray. So I'm just going to stamp around here. I'm using a stamp brush for anyone that's interested that I made. I want this to be like a cloudy day. All right, yeah, cloudy day. The baby is talking. Okay, let me make that. Oh my.
See what you're doing. Check her work.
The baby's here, literally breakfast.
She's smiling. She approves.
I was hoping I'd be able to do this live before the baby woke up, but.
What do you have to say about this baby?
Okay, I like that.
Say about that? I like it too.
Really?
Yeah, true. You know, I got fish on my mind, so all that works.
Oh.
Not only that, you got good drawing, you got good artwork. That's what's up.
I don't know how I feel.
You had the wharf pier kind of set up.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of seaside towns.
I don't know. Now I'm missing my water that I had.
What
See,
water?
I told you guys I was
you might want to go back and find some place.
Because I like my water that was splashing. So
this is not when I throw water on your screen and then find out that it's not waterproof.
No.
That'd be so upsetting.
It would be a lot of things.
It would be controversial. At least.
It would be a lot of things, Abdullah.
Right. Not as controversial as a baby.
What? I'm gonna put these rocks back.
Right.
And I I don't know. I told you guys that this was going to happen, where I've tried to figure out what I want. And so this is going to be the post, I mean, the pre, wait, I keep saying post pre. No, this is not the pre-live. This is the during the live
This is during
illustration.
The live. Something crazy was going to pop up.
But
that was me.
But you see, at the end, will probably not look like this.
Sometimes crazy can be a person.
What?
It can. Some crazy subject, crazy situation. Sometimes it can be a crazy person. What's wild is you married to him or something. Like she said.
It's a family affair.
That was on time, little pretty baby. That was on time.
It's a family affair.
I said, what are they crazy? And you said, Yep.
She looking
well, what if that crazy
like,
is your daddy? You got another
Yeah,
if I show up and you be like, he crazy, then that's when he in your favor, okay?
I'm going to change this.
If you call me and I show up and they say he crazy, I guess that's in your favor, ain't it? Yep, she said, yeah.
So she said, yeah.
That's right. So I'm like, what the?
There you go.
What happened? I'm like, that's my daddy.
I'm going to have to save my rocks for another time.
Because stop staring in your eyes, girl, before I stop talking about breaking things and fixing things and changing the world, all by looking in your eyes.
You guys hear the baby, so yeah, she's making her
I got to go back to the grilled fish, girl. That's right, I ain't going to be able to feed your mama.
The last time she was on any type of video, whether it was audio or visual, was the day she was born.
Really?
That was
Oh, right.
Yep. So now you guys get to hear her.
She just got up talking about
Yeah, she literally just woke up.
Hey, pretty baby. Hey, what you thinking about, little astronaut?
Moving fast, but I want to get
little engineer, structural engineer. Is that too much priming? What about interior decorator? You're doing it, of course, pro bono for free and all that other stuff, non-profit. You own a big company and you give it to some people like that. You help people. See, you with me already.
I wanted to look more organic.
Yeah, you with me already? That too much nudging? What about you just be you?
Oh.
You just be a thinker? They used to call that something else back in the day, but it's okay. It's okay. I support you. You're my girl.
My.
All right, I got to throw you down, fat baby. I'm looking at other dreams, but just staring at you. All right.
I love this blue.
Me too. I love your baby. All right.
We love the baby.
And I love your artwork.
Thank you.
This baby is acting very nice right now, but she see you, and she see the colors, and she put them together. And guess what you got?
What?
You got an art project, but you also got what?
Baby time?
You got a baby.
And on that note, y'all,
that's nice.
I'm gonna play around with this sometime today, but I'm gonna post this picture up. I'm gonna add a little bit of texture because, I don't like it naked. I like texture. And then I'm gonna post what I did afterwards when I tinker with it. But thank you guys for being here for the first official live.
This was the first one?
It's official.
Cool, I was here too.
The first official one.
The first official.
Because I've been doing live, but
that's what's up.
It was kind of janky.
Don't worry about it. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. People are like, yo, I remember such and such people like way back in the day. They be like, that is not her, you lying. But you know.
Yeah.
But I'm always the same. They be like, yo, he paid us. She must be paying this guy to come up because he sound the same. You're always crazy. People ain't just like that normally.
Thank you guys for being here. I hope that you have a great weekend.
You got an AI talking right now?
A happy Friday. No, I don't have no AI.
Okay, you responded so they know it's real.
No,
there you go. That's just a test.
What?
See, there you go. See, you responded to me.
Have a great weekend. Have a great day. Have a great night.
Wherever
no matter
you are
where you're at
That's
in
right,
the world.
because you're supposed to. You
Thank
count.
you for coming to
All
the Scribble Session.
You matter. This was a Scribble. That's more than a Scribble.
It's called the Scribble Session.
That's not. You know what? You told the truth most of the days of our life that we were together, but that ain't a Scribble. I'm on the fence about to say that's something other than that.
Bye.